So I was about to go out, and then I saw this stupid bullshit on Facebook, and I had to comment on it because, quite frankly, some of the people, well, more like two couples on here. Um, I mean, the rest of them, I like My Hero Academia. I don't watch. A lot of these I don't watch, but so it's talking about the 13 worst anime couples of all time. Light Yagami and Misa Mane. Yeah, they basically he outright said that he will. I mean, he's gonna use her in his plans to become the god of the new world, and she flat out said, "I don't care if you use me," and that's. I mean, I don't really think he's really denied that. He might have come across that maybe I mean, they do have a kid eventually, um, but I don't think. Well, then again, when he's around her, we've seen her with him, and he kind of comes across like he's kind of playing her, but yeah, Misa and Light definitely bad couple. You know, she kind of started. She loves him for the wrong reasons. You know, the whole. I mean, I get the fact that she's grateful that Kira killed the person who killed her parents, but to fall that in love with him, she gets extremely jealous if he even talks to someone else and saying, "Oh yeah, if I see you talking to another girl, I'll kill her." I mean, they're just toxic with each other. I mean, Misa is not a bad person. She's not. She's a very good person. And she had the notebook, and the only reason she started using it was to meet Kira. And then she just continued because she wanted to be useful to him. But she's not a bad person. Light, on the other hand, is a bad person. Um, but they are definitely a toxic couple. Now, at first, when they were younger, yes. But Sasuke, as an adult, clearly loves his family. He loves Sakura, he loves Sarada, and you can say, oh, well, he's not around. Right, because he's out in the world making sure no one like the Otsuki come back. And when they do come back, he's there and finding clues about it so that way he can come back and tell Naruto about it. So that way the village and the world can remain safe. Because if they had another Kaguya going around, they're gonna be fucked. And you can already see in the anime and the manga what kind of fucking shit they're in. Utsuki popping up all over the place. You got the karma seals and all that great shit. So the last thing they need is more Tsuki running around. So yeah, he may not be the most attentive father, and when he's around Sarada, he doesn't really know what to do because it's childhood. His father at least wasn't exactly the most compassionate. So it's just part of upbringing. But he does love his daughter, and he does go well with Sakura. Even though they had you know, in the past where I mean, yeah, Sasuke tries to kill her at one point, but he's kind of atoned for that. He's wandering the world, making sure everything is safe. So you can't hold that shit against him. He's a good person now. He's like Vegeta. Funny how Vegeta and Bulma aren't on this list. He's like Vegeta. He started out as an asshole, and as he got older, he became a much better person. So how Sakura and Sasuke are on here is completely fucking stupid. Now here's the dumbest one I think. We go down, we go down, go down. Goku and Chi Chi. How in the fuck are they a bad couple? So let's see what they say. The relationship begins with Chi Chi haphazardly decides that she wants to marry Goku. Goku agrees, having no idea what marriage actually is, but for some reason he still keeps his original promise, even when the premise is explained. Okay, that's a good thing. Their life together proceeds as follows. Chi-Chi screams at Goku for practically everything he does, including serious problems like endangering Gohan's life. I mean, that's what a mother does. I mean, because Goku keeps wanting to bring Gohan to train and this and that, and she wants him to have a normal life. She doesn't want him to be like his father, where he's out fighting and, you know, beaten up. So, is that really a bad thing for her wanting to be a mother and wanting to take care of her child. No. Um, let's see. Minor issues like eating too fast. Goku never listens to a thing Chi-Chi says, has to say about anything, and Goku accidentally injures Chi-Chi when he forgets how strong he is. That was pretty funny though. Um, he does listen to her though. I mean, it does take a little while, but he does listen. Not only was Goku once oblivious to the concept of marriage, he also had no idea what kissing was, and didn't learn until after he'd fathered two children. Chances are high their intimate life is far from satisfying. Really? When you have the energy of a Saiyan, I seriously doubt that the love life is lacking. Okay, people want to say that Goku's a bad father, and you can people then other people say, well, he's a Saiyan, and then people bring up Vegeta, but they kind of okay, so Goku was a Saiyan. He came to Earth, amnesia, all that great stuff, and he was raised by Grandpa Gohan, a very kind, elderly man, and he raised Goku like he was a son, and he taught him about the world around him to be kind and love. So while yes, he does know the customs and most things of Earth, he's still a Saiyan. So the kissing and stuff like that. I mean, not every man likes to be kissed. So you can say, well, Vegeta's a Saiyan. Well, Vegeta might also just, after being alone for so long, he really didn't have anyone who actually cared about him. Um, but you have Goku, who from a young age had Grandpa Gohan. We saw that his parents loved him very much. So Goku's always had someone who cared about him. Vegeta had no one, so naturally Vegeta is going to be more attentive compared to Goku, where he kind of grew up with it. So it's like, it's not a big deal. I'm just being kind. But say that all this, he loves Chi Chi, and he said it several times when you know, uh, Chi Chi would say, "I love you," or "I missed you," and he'll be like, "I missed you too, Chi Chi," or "I love you too, Chi." He loves his wife. He loves his family. But being a Saiyan on Earth, raised as a human, but still having that Saiyan DNA, and that they work perfectly fine together. He loves Chi Chi because she's strong. She deals with his bullshit. Um, she cooks a lot, and if you're Goku, you eat a lot. So a woman who enjoys cooking and enjoys cooking that much is always a plus for them. So I don't get how Chi Chi and Goku are even on this list. They're not a bad couple. Do they have problems? Yes. One's a Saiyan and one's a human. Just as Vegeta and Bulma have problems. Vegeta and Bulma are constantly fighting too. They're not on this list. So to see this is upsetting, really. It's like, do you even Dragon Ball, bro? Um, so I mean, most of the time when I see top anime couples, Goku and Chi Chi are on it. They've kind of been together since they were kids. At the end of GT, it's they're 50 something years old. They've been together for ages, for decades, and they're somehow a bad couple. No, no. So it's just one of those things I think people are just doing to get out there, because they make money off this shit. But Misa and Light, definitely a bad couple. They don't belong together. They're toxic together, and Light's just a terrible person. Misa Mane is a good person who could easily get any guy she wants. She's funny, she's beautiful, I'm not going to say smart. She's smart with certain things, but some other departments she's a little lacking. But yeah, she's one of those people any guy would love to have her, and any guy would be twice as good, or actually 50 times better than Light. And like the only reason she loves Light is because of him being Kira. I know she says like, oh well, yeah, I'd still love him if he wasn't Kira, but him being Kira is just a bonus. But the fact is, she loves him mainly because he's Kira. She feels almost indebted to him because he killed the man who murdered her parents. So she feels indebted to him. She feels like, this man did great things. He took out the person who murdered my family in front of me. But yeah, they're toxic. Sakura and Sasuke. No, he loves Sakura. He loves his wife. I mean, and he loves his daughter, and that's why he's out in the world making sure no harm comes to the village. And when he does find harm coming to the village, he comes back and reports that to Naruto so that way they can get control of it. He does care about his family. He does care about his wife. And if he didn't, he wouldn't be out protecting the world. I mean, and when they're together, they don't really fight, but then again, they don't really do anything really. They enjoy each other's company. It's just like real life. Some people don't need to do extraordinary things. Like me, I don't. We don't need to go out, or I just enjoy their company, just sitting there watching TV or a movie, or having dinner together. It's just simple things. You don't need to be touchy feely huggy, to let them know you appreciate them. Sakura knows Sasuke loves her. Sakura knows Sasuke loves it, loves Sarada. She knows that her husband is out there protecting the fucking planet. you know but anyways, who do you think is the worst anime couple? Do you think it was any of the ones listed? And do you think it's Goku and Chi-Chi? And if you think it's Goku and Chi-Chi, why do you think it's Goku and Chi-Chi? And if you do think that, why are you subscribed to me if you're subscribed? You don't need to be here. I'm kidding. No, but let me know below. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.